Now the picture that we can see on our screen is that of a garbage bin, right? So many colorful garbage bin which are meant to carry different types of wastes. So now when we talk about this garbage bin and etc., so now we have to understand that okay, we have found Golgi bodies in the form of like packaging and transport system in our cell. Then the previous one we found, that is the endoplasmic reticulum. It worked as a manufacturer of fats and proteins in our cell. Now the thing is that we have to see that which organelle in our body acts just like a garbage bin, and what is the name of that organelle? That is none other than, just a second, none other than lysosomes. Okay, so they are the, this is the lysosome, they are the garbage bin of our body. So well, if you go through the book, it's written there that they are membrane bound sac filled with digestive enzymes. So can you see? So this is the lysosome. If we zoom in, right, if we zoom in this picture, then we can see that yes, it is membrane bound, that is enclosed in a membrane, and these are the digestive enzymes. Okay, these are the digestive enzymes which helps to break down all the organic material. This digestive enzyme just breaks down everything inside the cell, and these digestive enzymes are made up of the rough endoplasmic reticulum. That means what? Rough endoplasmic reticulum manufactures what? Proteins. So these digestive enzymes are in turn proteins. All right, so that is the thing. And also these lysosomes, they are called the suicide bags. First we know that this is the waste bin or dust bin, fine. And why are they also called as the suicide bags? Right, it's beautifully written here in your NCERT, that is page 64, that suppose this is the cell that you can see here. Okay, now during any sort of metabolism, what is metabolism, by the way? Metabolism is when something is building up in the cell. Something building up in the cell is called anabolism, and something breaking in the cell, catabolism. Okay, when the organic molecules are being built, that is anabolism, and when the organic molecules are breaking down, that is called as the catabolism, and together it is known as metabolism. All right, so the thing is that suppose in this cell that you can see, sometimes the metabolism may not function properly. Due to this, what can happen is that this entire cell may get damaged. All right, this entire cell gets damaged. So what happens during that time when this entire cell, suppose, is not functional, has got damaged, then this lysosome which is present here, they burst. Now I cannot show you, just explosion. Okay, these lysosome, they burst, and as they burst, the strong digestive enzymes that are present here, these digestive enzymes, they just eat up their own cell. Okay, this thing just finishes off, and so for that purpose, these lysosomes are called the suicide bags. Shall I repeat once again? See, during the metabolism in the cell, I have written it here, what is metabolism. Okay, so during the metabolism of the cell, at that point of time, what happens is that this lysosome, they will just burst out, and as they burst, the strong digestive enzymes which was present inside the lysosomes, they just digest their own cell, and due to this, these lysosomes are also called as the suicide bags. All right, so this was all about lysosomes. We can see, just see this animation. See, lysosome is present, and they just digest the cell, they digest themselves also. Okay, and they digest the cells also in which it is present. Fine. So I hope you have understood lysosome. Very simple thing, nothing so rocket science here. Next, what picture do we see? We see a power station, the power grid. And so which organelle provides power, gives us power, gives us that energy? That is none other than mitochondria. You see, you have the cell. This is the structure of a cell, and you can see so many mitochondria are here. This is 1, 2, and 3 mitochondria are here. I think now I shall change the color of the ink, so because the background is purple. Okay. This is one mitochondria, this is another, and this is the third mitochondria. Similarly, there will be several other mitochondria, numerous mitochondria in the cell. So now if we zoom into this mitochondria, we can see that the structure of the mitochondria is like this. Right, so these are the powerhouse of the cell because they generate ATP, that is adenosine triphosphate. Adenosine triphosphate. And this is the energy currency of the cell. Energy currency of the cell. Just like what is the name of the currency of India? It's rupee. Then for Bangladesh, it's Dhaka. Similarly, the name of the currency of our cell is ATP. Okay, this provides us this is the source of our energy. This gives the energy. Mitochondria gives us the energy. So you can say, you can see that it's a double membrane structure, but the outer membrane is like obviously it needs to be porous, right? Porous, only then all the energy material that can come out. And the inner membrane, you can see that it is folded, right? The inner membrane, it's folded. Fine. So that is the thing. And what else is there in your book? Yes, a very important thing. Now I shall erase the ink. Okay, erase all ink. Yes. Now this mitochondria, what they are saying, NCERT, is that they are strange organelles in the sense that they have their own DNA and ribosomes. Okay, now see, previously what have we studied? That the nucleus is the one who carries all the genetic information, right? And what else? The nucleus and genetic information, and who manufactures the protein is the endoplasmic reticulum. The rough endoplasmic reticulum manufactures the protein. So we know that there are sites for the genetic information and also for manufacturing of protein. But mitochondria is such a special organelle where they can themselves make proteins, themselves make protein, and also plus, like, they have their own DNA, they have their own genetic information. All right, this is very strange. That's why they are very, even though they are inside the cell, yet they are very independent. They have their independency, they have their own genetic information, they create their own proteins. They are not dependent on anyone, okay, any nucleus, or not dependent on any rough endoplasmic reticulum, because they generate it by themselves. That's why they are so powerful, right? The powerhouse of the cell. So that is the thing. I think we all should be also like that, completely completely depending on ourselves rather than depending on other person. Anyway, so that was all about mitochondria, and let's see this last picture. You can see it's red. Go mitochondria, yes you can. It's like that. Okay, so these are the mighty ATP producers of the cell. ATP means energy. They gives us the energy for us to function in our cell. Alright, so that was it from my side related to lysosome and mitochondria. We are left with plasmids and vacuoles, which I'll upload in the upcoming videos. Please go through the previous one so that you have a very clear idea of what each cell organelle functions as in the cell. All right. So happy learning to all of you. Okay. Thank you. Bye. Take care.